Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
1-2.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He has an even 10 hits in 39 at-bats. He's also hit 5 out of the park against him, so keep your eyes on this matchup. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Hicks leads off second with nobody out. Three and 0 now. That one's in there. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bradley on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting third, second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Line towards center field. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as he'll take a look at ball one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Sale ready with the 2-0. Shot toward right center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Rendon is on his way home. He scores as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle, driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just one out.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He has 9 base hits in 35 ABs. He also has 1 home run. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is into right field, a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs. But if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Three runs already home here. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back safely. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's running. Count remains full. Another full count pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The throw to third, and he is in there.
Hey, you know it's not a hit and run right there with a 3-2 full count, just putting a runner in motion, but it worked out just the same. Nice base hit right there, and we got first and third.
Here's Kendrys Morales, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
He's set. Here's the 0-1, and he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1 home. He's outside for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch hit sharply toward the right side, and that's going to get down out there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 15.
Striding in, Rendell Gritchick. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. And it's 1-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 4 runs here in this half inning. The 2-2 one more time. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the series, as this lead swells to 7-0.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Russell Martin now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's a ball. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Now batting, Aaron Hicks. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1 pitch holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Stepping in, Josh Donaldson flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 1-1 home misses for the second ball. Hicks, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and it's gone into the monster seats. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer so far in the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a change as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Rick Porcello comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. In now is Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
And there is strike 3. So after what seemed like an hour, the side is retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Jays lead it 9-0. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Jay Happ gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Jay Happ, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 215 pounds. Has really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff. Good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's got 8 hits in 37 tries. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one skied out toward right. Grichuk is after it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Smoke is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Troy Tulowitzki. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And a fastball just a bit up. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. In his career against Porcello, he's picked up 14 hits in 47 at-bats. Also, 5 of those hits were for home runs, so that's clearly a possibility here. Bullet back up the middle, and this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Steve Pierce.
At the plate, Steve Pierce. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Way out in front.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Left side, but well foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Batting sixth, center fielder.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
2 out, nobody on. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson charging this one. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Blue Jays 9 and the Red Sox nothing. In now, Kendrys Morales. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Kendrys Morales.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Randall Grichuk, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Full count now for Morales.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Soft grounder left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Benintendi going back on it, and it's gone as they add still another. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
In now, Russell Martin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Betts is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready now, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit down the line at first. Ramirez is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Hanley Ramirez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. In past meetings with Jay Happ, comes in with 6 hits in 36 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Now the pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Grichuk ranging back, almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No balls and a strike to count.
The 0-1 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. After it is Hicks. 2 down.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Pitch. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Richard on the move and a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. But an RBI triple gets the Red Sox a run. We played 3 full. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the Red Sox 1. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Josh Donaldson.
Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Wind up and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Vasquez is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. In now is Anthony Rendon, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
One and one. Here it comes. And that misses. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Justin Smoke would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Ramirez over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Jays are out in front 10-1. Here's Mookie Betts 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Mookie Betts.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Blue Jays have elected to.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. set to deliver the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. The 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Fly ball right down the line in left. Pierce is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here it comes on 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss.